Well, we are learning more tonight about the firing of a Spokane County Sheriff's deputy who is running for sheriff himself. After submitting public records requests, CREM 2 has now received recordings and hundreds of pages of documents from the internal affairs investigation into Craig Chamberlin.
Our very own Ian Smay has been going through those documents today along with the rest of our investigative team. He joins us live in the studio tonight with more. Ian?
Craig Chamberlin claimed he was fired for political reasons as he is running to be the next sheriff against a candidate endorsed by current Sheriff Ozzie Knezovich. But according to the documents we have obtained, he was fired for a number of reasons, including for lying during an internal affairs investigation. According to the documents, Chamberlin wrote a character letter for his daughter's volleyball coach, who is being investigated as part of a federal child porn case. According to the documents, Chamberlin told internal affairs investigators that he only knew the letter was for legal issues and that he didn't know it would be submitted to a judge. However, a copy of the letter Chamberlin wrote seems to dispute that. Part of the letter states that Chamberlin referenced his career as a law enforcement officer. He also said in the letter that he was shocked to hear the allegations against the coach, which goes against his statements to investigators in which he said he didn't know what the coach was accused of. Knezovich is heard in a recording during a February 17th meeting with Chamberlin, saying that the inconsistencies in his story were a problem.
It really didn't help your case that much because we found more inconsistencies, a lot of consistencies, and even more disturbingly, we actually had witnesses changing their stories on us.
My fault and bad wording on my letter that I wrote to him, and I'll be the first one to fully admit that. And I wrote it based on, like we spoke about before, the rumors and the speculations from the parents, and I should not have done that.
Another part of the documents we received contains an administrative report from a sheriff's office detective. He reported that Chamberlin told him and an inspector that he would be writing a reference letter for his daughter's volleyball coach for an upcoming sentencing hearing. That goes against Chamberlin telling investigators he didn't know the letter was going to be given to a judge. That detective also raised concerns that the inspector would look into the letter because he was running against Chamberlin for the sheriff's position. In the studio tonight, Ian Smay, CREM 2 News.